Welcome back to another episode of the show, my beautiful, beautiful truffle hunters, my lovers and friends. I am your one and only host, Jensen, the beautiful, majestic, motherfucking Dean Jackson, son. And on today's episode, can you feel that? Do you feel how much more fucking hyped up I am to talk about a film? Oh my God, Argyle wasn't it, but Dune Part fucking 2 was the shit. Obviously, I'm here to talk about Dune Part 2. You can see the Regal Cinemas right there. Right there. Denis Villeneuve's Dune Part 2. Whew. Man, that was some shit. That was one of those ones that I was thinking about the whole time, and nothing short of a masterpiece. Nothing, truly nothing short of a fucking masterpiece from Denis Villeneuve. I need to stop saying that word so much. I liked it. I really liked it. When I didn't finish I didn't finish Dune Part 1 until very recently. And I know you're probably thinking, like, Jensen, the beautiful, majestic motherfucking Dean Jackson, why didn't you finish Dune Part 1 before seeing Part 2? Well, person who asked that question, the reason that I didn't finish Dune Part 1 is because during a certain part of the film, I thought to myself, wait a minute. I've seen this before. I've been here before. And the reason that I had that feeling is because Star Wars. So everybody knows, everybody who's anybody for somebody knows that Star Wars got its inspiration from Dune, mainly amongst John Carter, Mars. There's a lot of inspirations, but Dune is a very heavy inspiration. So it came at a certain point I got up and I left because I was frustrated. I was frustrated for pretty much no reason, to be honest with you. Especially given the fact that these two films have been better than the last decade of Star Wars. You know, from The Force Awakens to The Last Skywalker to Mandalorian to Ahsoka. Dune Part 1 and Part 2 fucking blow anything that Disney has been doing out of the fucking water, man. Picture fucking esque type shit. God, Denis Villeneuve, mwah, I fucking love you, mate. Just such a fucking wonderful ride. Such a wonderful fucking ride. I am a little disappointed in Austin Butler's performance, or maybe lack of screen time. I shouldn't say performance, because he was mugging for the camera in only a way that Tyson Beckford could be proud of. If you're like, who is Tyson Beckford? Google the nigga. He's a famous fucking model, good-looking black dude from the late 90s, early 2000s, who was, just Google him. You'll be like, okay, I understand he's the Tyson Beckford, the baldness, the smoldering, the stern looks. I get it now. I wouldn't say that I'm disappointed in Austin Butler's performance. I'd say that I'm disappointed that, he didn't have as much of a role. For as much as I heard in the proceedings of this film premiering, there was a lot of talk, oh yeah, he shaved his head and blah, blah, blah. And I don't know, I don't know what I was expecting, but I was expecting more. Trying to think. It's just such a beautiful film. It really is. And for something that was called unfilmable, which is funny because you have if I'm being correct, David Lynch did Dune way back in the day. I'm not sure if it was David Lynch. It could have been another director, but I remember that there's been previous Dune adaptations. I remember it because my uncle tried to get me into it when I was like a fucking teenager. And it was like, yo, That ain't gonna work for me, brother. But like I said again, I fucking loved this film. I fucking loved it. I would like to go back and experience more of Dune. There are rumors that it's going to be a Dune Part 3, but they got to wait for the numbers, statistics, the money men to fucking count their money, man. But I fucking love this film. I think a highlight of the film, I mean, for me, you know, if you've been listening to the cast, you know how much I love me some Rebecca Ferguson. I love Bex so much. But the highlight of the film in terms of acting has to go to fucking Javier Bardem. His character, his belief, his desire to see things through. I believed that his character believed. You know what I'm saying? It's a good film. It's a really good film. And for something that they called for, you know, decades, an unfilmable book, Denis Villeneuve sure fucking, he did it. he fucking killed that shit, son. He fucking killed it. For real talk. All day, a day. You know, on this podcast, I like to give a rating of between 1 and 4 thumbs up. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm putting 4. 4 thumbs up. This film fucking blew me out of the water, man. I wouldn't say quite a revelation. I'd just say that I loved it very much. I really did. So it gets 4 thumbs up. I don't know how you get much more perfect than fucking Dune Part 2. Unless he wants to cook with Dune Part 3. We hear you, Max. Like, there's no one fucking on the tracks. Chill. Fucking Max train. Because I'm doing this episode while I'm walking to the Max. I just left Dune Part 2. As I was starting this recording, I was cascading away from the movie theater. The cinema complex. I don't say movies anymore. I say films. That's right. I am upscale, bitches. I love this fucking film, man. It's got me fucking flying high. I'm soaring on eagle's wings right now. That's what good cinema can do to you. Inspiration. Inspire thee. So like I said again, 4 thumbs up for Dune Part 2. It's drop everything you're doing right now and get your bitch ass to the cinema. Don't be no snake buster snitch. Take your ass. It doesn't have to be Regal Cinemas. It can be Cinetopia. It can be your mom and pop shop. You're doing yourself a disservice if you do not check out Dune 2. And with that, I say good night, mwah, and goodbye. Post-credit stinger. I will be reviewing Blumhouse's latest offering in family-friendly fare for the horror crowd, titled Imaginary. I will be doing my review of that tomorrow night. So I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Thanks for sticking around, Marvel style.